welcome to North West Boxing Promotion Media Conference, powered by Notorious TV. It's ahead of the fight night on August 15th here at the Hideout Arena. We have the fighters here to ask some questions to. We have some title fights, Doghouse rules, 4-ounce fights. It's got it all on the night. It's going to be led by me, Dan Keller, and my partner, Alex Smith, who I'll hand you over to now.
Pleasure to be here, ladies and gentlemen. We'll kick things off with the main event. Sheldon Reid. Sheldon, this is your second main event for a title this year. Just talk to us about the year you've had and the statement you're looking to make.
Just been grinding, mate. You know what I mean? 2024 away, like 97 key. I would have had a lot to say, but we fucking did it as a show today. So I haven't got much to say on in regards to this ring. Hopefully he shows up.
How come do you reckon he's not showing up today?
Shit his pants down. Oh, the fucking reason for it, isn't he? Roll his ankle or something. The whole thing, the backpack I'm changing his name to because we had to carry the for the whole thing. Fucking hammer he is.
There's been quite a lot of animosity in the build up to this. Just talk to us about where it come from.
Oh, we're just fake influencer beefing as well, influencer great.
Fair enough, fair enough. Now moving on, we have a father and son duo here in the front row. Well, we have two here, but we have Dan Senior and Dan Junior here. Just talk to us about what it's like fighting on this card, father and son duo. Starting with you, Dan Senior.
Hello. Now, looking forward to it. Just got to make a statement, so I'm in schooling. So, I've come to fight. My guy's up to the field, so I think he shit his pants. So, yeah. But looking forward to it, mate.
Dan Junior, have you got any thoughts?
No, I'm just here to fight, really. Nothing else there.
Well, you've met your opponent today, Junior, for the first time, Mark Hayes. What did you think of him on meeting? What was your first impressions?
He's a humble guy, I'll give him that, but we're just going to put on the shoulders here to fight and the story.
We have another father-son duo on the card, Mr. Tony and Mr. Lena. Tony, let's get your thoughts first of all. Hometown fighter, what does it feel like to be fighting with Reece on the same card, mate?
Never boxed on the same shows. I've always been either in his corner or he's watching me, so it'll be good for both to fight and both win. With very big knockouts on the same day.
Reece, what's it like fighting for you on the same card as your dad?
That's it, you heard them both knockouts. That's what was happening.
Lovely. Now, going back to you, Tony, what's it like as from a dad's perspective, being with your son? Is there any nerves that come with that or anything like that?
I don't get nervous because I know I can fight and I know he can definitely fight, so.
What about you, Dan Senior? Do you have any nerves watching your son fight?
Nah, I'm confident. I know he's ready, so now I'm forward to it. I won't make a statement.
Now we'll move on to the co-main event. We have Ariawild here. Aria, you're fighting for a hybrid title. What would it mean to you with the belt at this point in your career?
I'll be over the moon winning this title. I've already got 9 titles all in glove boxing. I'm really wanting to try bare knuckle at a later date, and I feel that this is a really good step forwards heading in that direction. So yeah, it's my hybrid boxing debut. I'm really excited. I'm excited for the Doghouse rules as well. And yeah, I've just come here to make a statement to show that I have got that true grit in me. I'm not just a female fighter, I've got that dog in me.
Now talk to us about the preparation for this one then, because it's not just hybrid, it's Doghouse rules as well. So talk to us about the training. Have you had to switch anything up to accommodate the smaller gloves, you know, because you're saying you're fighting in big. What's the swapping like to the little?
We've had to change quite a few things, to be honest, because firstly my opponent's southpaw, so as you know you're having to change the way that you're stepping off and defensively as well. I've trained a few times in the 4-ounce gloves and I was really nervous at first, but I felt surprisingly really freeing. My hands feel amazing, like it's nice having a lighter glove. Obviously defensively things are having to change as well. I really like to test myself, I like a challenge, so not only has this been a challenge in the sense of adjusting to a southpaw, which is something that I've wanted to do for a long time. I've wanted to fight a southpaw for the last couple of years. The Doghouse rules as well, with the training, I'm training for for endurance and also that explosiveness as well. I will not be surprised if my opponent comes out fast, wanting to get it over and done with. I know she's got asthma, so I know she's going to want to get this over and done with as quickly as possible, so I'm prepared for that, but I'm also prepared for the longer rounds as well.
Well, I was going to ask you about your opponent. They've not managed to be here today, unfortunately. I was going to ask, have you saw anything of your opponent, and do you have a message for her?
I have seen her box. I know she's got a lot of experience, so her IQ is going to be good. My message to my opponent, I'm going to systematically break her down to the point where either she quits or I knock her out. There's no way she's coming out of that ring with her hand raised and coming home with this belt. Like I said, I'm here to make a statement. So yeah, I just can't wait to show you all how hard I've been working and bring home the belt next Saturday.
No, fantastic. Love to hear it.
Thank you.
Down at the front, Mr. Phil Banks and Mr. Galanakis used to have done an online face-to-face before now. It's the first time meeting each other in person. What's your first impressions of each other? We'll start with you first, Phil.
Hello. Yeah, no, he seems a very respectable guy. That's what I like. I don't like any of this bullshit talking. But yeah, he seems very respectable.
I'm saying, like we said in the video, it's just nothing but respect. There's no need to chat shit and I'm going to do this and we'll do that on the night. When you're in there, that's when it'll tell. So it seems like nice normal lad, good to get in, have a few rounds and then crack on.
Absolutely, business owner. So where do you win this fight on the night, Mr. Galanakis?
What do you say, sorry?
Where do you win this fight on the night?
I think I said in the video, I'd expect Phil to come prepared 2 or 3 rounds, and that's exactly what I've done. If obviously the stoppage is there, then I'll be looking to take it. I like to push the pace, try and stay on the front foot and put them under pressure. And if I can do that, then I'll get it up. But if not, I'll be looking to try and take the points and win whichever way I can.
And what about you, Phil? Where do you win this fight on the night?
Like I said, I'm just going to do my best. I want to show my skill set in the last fight because I got cut a bit too short. But this time I really want to go at it and I'm just going to no breaks, just full on pressure.
Do you feel like you've got something to prove after the last time out?
Definitely, mate. Definitely. It's like I'm going to give it all my all on this one.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it. Mr. Hayes on the front row spoke to the opponent, Mr. Morris Jr. It's like I said, it's your first meeting today. So, what was your first impressions of it?
Seems alright, but like his confidence, but I'm going to knock it off when we get in that ring, unfortunately. Sorry to say.
And what's the game plan? How do you plan to knock this confidence?
To just prepare to take my power because I've got some for a small guy.
Moving on to Angelo Marcello. Talk to us a little bit about your preparation for this fight, Angelo. How's your training camp been?
Yeah, it's been good. It's due for quite a few months now. But I'm ready for it. I'm eager now.
Nice, we'll keep towards the middle here. We'll look for Carlton Hargreaves. Carlton, just talk to us a little bit about your preparation as well. How are you feeling for this fight camp?
Yeah, I'm feeling quite confident about this fight. My opponent is not here today, but I'm going to smash his face in it. I'm going to fuck him up.
What do you reckon of your opponent not being here today? What do you reckon of your opponent not being here today? What do you think about that?
Pussy, innit? He's a pussy bastard.
Fair play, mate, fair play.
Yeah.
Have you got a message for your opponent?
Yeah, he's going to get a shot when I get him ring with 100%.
Love it. Vicious. Lovely.
Right.
Yeah. Hamish TV in the building. Hamish?
Yes, thank you for having me on. Shout out to Northwest Boxing Promotions, it's an honour to be here.
Hamish, now, we've seen you online plenty of times, you do your own content and your own fight interviews. Talk to us about juggling those obligations with your own training and your own preparation and the process of it, mate.
Well, it's a madness, but I pull it off.
Nice. Is there any challenges that come with that specifically?
Not really. Just suck it up, train, punch the bags, punch the pads, punch people up, and then interview people. It's just what I do. Yeah.
So you're fighting Toby Cross on the night. Toby's been very active on the scene. Have you saw much of him in his fights, or have you not really been bothering?
Well, yeah, he fought last week, and I worthy opponent. But yeah, he's a tough lad. You know, he's been in a hybrid scene and bare knuckles, so I deem him as a tough opponent. But I've got confidence in my ability that I can be victorious next week.
Yeah, no, fantastic, mate. I've got a message for Toby, who couldn't be here today.
Yeah, why not him, mate? Where are you at? I was looking forward to staring into your eyes and have a face off, but yeah, he's not here.
He lives in the Isle of Man, bro.
What's that?
He lives in the Isle of Man.
Oh, okay, yeah, fair enough.
Mr. Hesselty, the top ticket seller. Let's just start there. What does this support mean to you, man?
The support's been phenomenal, obviously, gone from a little ticket seller to quite big on this show, so yeah, I'm overwhelmed with the support actually.
Yeah, and you've reached over the 100 mark now. You've been putting the rounds in, putting the work in with Seamus, so just talk us through the process of this fight camp.
I never actually started fight camp, to be fair. I'm always ready, always on the ball, just for any last minute opportunities. Yeah, I'm ready to go now.
Yeah, and just give us a message for Seamus and how much he's done for you in the build up to this, with your title fight as well.
Yeah, he's done lots for me, whether that's doing rounds with me, pads, everything. I wouldn't be here without Seamus, so appreciate it.
Yeah, moving down the road, we'll go to Laurie there. And Laurie, how's your fight camp been, mate? How's things been going?
Everything's going well. I'm just looking forward to getting punched in the face.
But yeah, any specific challenges with this fight camp, or has it been pretty smooth sailing for you, mate?
It's not been so bad. Obviously, I'm going to be doing Doghouse this time. It's a rematch with Wheater, but he didn't want to knock the shit out, so he'll be a man, get in the ring and take it.
Talk to us about the Doghouse rules. Are you feeling any pressure from the rule set? You know, it's quite a unique thing, really. It's a big selling point for this show. Now, just talk to us about the mindset going into a fight with no time limit.
No pressure. I think that's my problem. I'm a bit too calm. I'll just get in ring and just see what happens on the day. Win or lose, doesn't matter. Take some balls to get in ring. That's all it is, really.
Brilliant, nice mate. Now we'll move back up to Calvin Connolly. Calvin, how's it going, my friend? How's the training camp been and how's the preparation going?
How's the training camp been? So obviously my opponent's poured out in it. So obviously I took the fight many days notice. Obviously it's a big guy's ex-professional in it. 15 and 0, with knockouts as a pro. But obviously I'm going to show everyone my level. So obviously it's a big ask, but I'm going to win this fight. I am like, yeah, I'm going to show everyone what I'm about.
Yeah, I love the mindset, mate. I love the mindset. Now, on such short notice, like say it's a big ask, just talk to us about the training. I'm assuming it's been intense. Is that correct?
Like I said, obviously they don't want to in it, but I've already been in camp and fight September the 5th or something, so I'm always ready. Like, yeah, I'm always ready. I always stay ready for anything. My mindset and whatever the weather.
Now, on the sorry, Aaron, apologies for that, mate. Aaron, just talk to us a little bit about your fight camp and how's the preparation going for you. Sorry about that again.
Yeah, it's been sound. I fight week in, week out, so I'm essentially always in camp anyway. It's a bit of a strange one, this, because I've had my opponent changed. I think it's 3 times. First I was supposed to be in hybrid Doghouse, then I was supposed to be fighting Frankie Gavin, he pulled out, so I'm now fighting Jack does boxing, he calls himself. I just don't think he's ready for that step up in level yet, to be honest, but time will tell. He's grafting, I've seen him grafting, but I've had 140 odd fights now, it's just another day in the office for me.
Yeah, no, I love that. So the whole opponent swapping just totally doesn't faze you at this point. It's just,
I don't even ask if I'm fighting anymore at this point, just when and where.
No, I love that mindset. Just rock up and get the job done. We'll move down to this gentleman here. Talk to us, brother, how's the fight camp been going?
Going brilliant.
Any specific challenges which come with this fight camp? Or
obviously I lost on Dyson Promotions, I'm here to redeem myself.
Nice, so what's the game plan going to fight? Oh, sorry mate.
Gonna make a big statement this time.
Nice, mate. Nice. So, what's the game plan going in?
I'm just going to go for a knockout.
Lovely job, like.
And my opponent's a shit house.
There's a lot of opponents that haven't shown up for one reason or another today. Some good reasons, some excuses. But Sheldon, main event. It's been a bit of a stop-start year for you, hasn't it? But we finally got here. We're a week away now. Let's just talk about what this title fight means to you. It's going to be your second professional title, so just talk to us what it's going to mean to you.
It's just good to give back to all I've got a good loyal group of people who spend money and come and watch me fight. So the more local I can get to home and have these big nights with them before things take off and we end up elsewhere, the better, you know what I mean? Provided this fucking child shows up and I'll put a clinic on for everyone on the night, you know what I mean?
There has been multiple challenges set to Springbok that he's not obliged to. So, do you have a message for him at all?
Parabellum. Clear for war.
Love it. And Mr. Lee Brown, how's fight camp been going for you, mate?
It's been going good, you know. 100 times better than the last one.
Is there anything specific that you've had to chop or change for this one this time around?
Yeah, I had to stay in a different room from my kids, man. Nightmares.
And that sacrifice, tell us about that for all these that have children themselves, they know about that sacrifice. Just talk to us about that.
This is the third fight, believe it or not, with the same guy, trilogy. So, yeah. I've lost 2, but I haven't been beat once. I've lost 2. And dangerous mindset. You know, I've got a lot of respect for Mason. I couldn't even fathom when they say something about him. Fought him twice, been the distance twice. You kind of aim for somebody like to fight. But I promise you, man, I'm gonna knock his ass out on Saturday.
Do you feel like you have to prove a point with a knockout this time for either you or your opponent because you've been the distance twice? This needs settling, this trilogy needs settling with a knockout.
This is going to be the best fight of the field. I can guarantee that. I'm going to try everything in me out of soul to put his ass to sleep. I failed to do it last time twice in Darrentill because it's in 10-ounce boxing gloves. It seems to be a lot more dangerous for me personally. Because you fall a lot harder, you fall a lot more, you fall a bit extra wild, a bit looser. Yeah.
Brilliant, looking forward to it. Now, Aria, like you mentioned, you've got 9 belts in the big gloves, so at this point in your career, where will this title belt rank for you?
Well, this would be a great sense of achievement because it's a different sort of combat sport, isn't it? The hybrid boxing, you've got that extra element of danger there. So yeah, I guess I'll put it up there at the top. I've wanted to do hybrid for quite a while, and the last week all of the nerves are starting to really start sinking in, so I'm just going to make sure I put those nerves to great use on Saturday and do everything I can to bring that belt home with the rest of my belts.
Absolutely, it's about transferring, isn't it? Now, you mentioned making the step to bare knuckle down the line, but do you have plans to win this belt and be a dominant champion under the promotion?
Oh, 100%. When that belt comes back with me, like I do with all my other belts, I will definitely defend them and bring them home with me again. I don't have any inkling in me that feels that I can't defend this belt, so if there's any females that are around my weight that think that they want to have a pop at me with the hybrid, yeah, step up, and we'll definitely have a look at them for sure.
Love it, brilliant. That's pretty much wrapped everything up for today. Thank you very much, guys. Questions from the public now, maybe?
Yeah, I've got a question. So Aria, you've fought many different opponents throughout your career. What's been your hardest fight today?
I mean, they all have their different challenges. I think in terms of the hardest hitting and the biggest name, it's got to be Chris Cyborg. So for those that don't know Chris Cyborg, she is classed as the most feared woman on the planet. She does MMA and she's transitioned to boxing now. I took that fight on 3 weeks' notice. I'd been boxing for 6 months and it was my third fight. I'd never even punched in 10-ounce gloves, and I got told you're fighting her in 10-ounce horsehair gloves, and I was like, fuck. Shook myself, but like I said at the beginning of the press conference, I pride myself in accepting the challenge, and I was the only woman out of 120 professional boxers. I was the only woman to step forward and accept that fight. But with Chris Cyborg aside, I'd love that rematch. I feel that now I'm a more seasoned fighter. I've found my style, I'm much better defensively, and I've got that IQ and ring experience. I feel that it's still going to be a challenging fight, but the results will be totally different. I won't be getting knocked out in the second round. But I've had other tough fights. I've fought someone that's got a Muay Thai background. That was really difficult. You know, the boxing side of things when you're kicking is so different. I don't do Muay Thai, so when she came to boxing, I thought this is going to be a piece of piss because boxing's my sport. But she was a very tricky opponent. I actually lost the fight earlier this year to a lady called Shiv. That was a really tough fight. It wasn't the cleanest, clinical boxing. It was very scrappy. There was a lot of pushing, a lot of holding, a lot of stuff that shouldn't have happened. And I allowed her to bully me. And those 5 rounds felt like the longest day ever. I just wanted to get out of there. So yeah, I've had my fair share of hard fights, and I'm going to use all of those experience and throw that at my opponent next weekend and give it absolute hell.
Love it. Any more questions? Champs, Doghouse rules 4 rounds, title fights, questions open to the floor.
I'm pretty sure you could make more money selling pictures of your feet online. Why do you actually fight?
So, as it's been highlighted that I do sell content online, I am a freelance glamour model, fashion model, portrait model, lifestyle model, and I'm an OnlyFans creator as well as a UCG content creator. So I sell content in lots of different lights. That is my creative side, and I love boxing so much. I love that it uses your brain in a different way. I love that it's not about the way that I look. I love that it's not about what I'm wearing. I love that it's not about the way I walk or how I take a picture. In fighting, you can't hide from any bullshit. All of your hard work, all of your dieting, all of your sparring is highlighted under those lights, and you're soon found out. And what I've had to really do is work my arse off over the last couple of years to show, you know, I'm not just a female face that's come from Instagram, I'm not just an OnlyFans creator, I am a fighter. I train so hard, I train with pros, I travel up and down the country for sparring. I've actually sacrificed a lot of my modelling career to fight and to take these opportunities. So I really want to send the message out to people that, you know, you can be a feminine female, you can be a mum, you can be, you know, whatever job role you have, but if there's something else that you want to do, if you want to fight or you want to dance or whatever it is, just absolutely go for it, because the longer you leave it, the harder it is to go into that sport or whatever avenue it is. And boxing for me has just been, yeah, amazing. I've met some of the greatest people in the sport, I've met some of the most vile, toxic people as well. But each of these experiences have allowed me to grow better as an individual. It's allowed me to become a better mother, a better partner, a better daughter. So, yeah, when I'm fighting, it's just all of that gets thrown into the ring.
Love all that. Any more questions?
I've got one for Sheldon. Sheldon, I'm pretty sure you couldn't make money selling your feet online. So we all know why you fight.
Clearly never seen my feet then.
But tell us, you were sort of fighting a lot of MMA, that's what you were renowned for. You kind of made the transition over to hybrid and stuff over the last sort of 18 months. Why the change in sort of direction of career?
I just like learning something new, and everyone, as soon as you come into this space, all I ever hear is, oh, we can't box this, oh, we can't box that, but then I can't get no one to fight me. So we can't box, why is everyone running? If it makes sense. What's you pull out for this?
You're quite renowned for the word parabellum. Are you going to get that tattooed on you at some point?
Maybe, who knows?
Your opponent, you had a bit of back and forth online. Tell us about that and what's going on between the two of you.
No, he's just obviously, he's a big actor. That's all he is. You probably see him in the next Top Boy, something like that. There's a little extra in the background and his head punched in. It's like he does in every other show he goes to. It's a straight helmet. He's avoided every opportunity to get on face to face. Had to force him into them all. Just scared. Just a scared little boy.
And if he was here now and he had turned up and he said to you, Sheldon, I'm going to knock you spark out, mate, what would your response be?
Fucking laugh me head off. Because he'd be laughing as he said it. He knows for a fact. I'd be surprised if he had to roll out the ring on the night. I mean, I was meant to congratulate him on a little nap he took at the O2, but you know, he's not here to take his congratulations. Just an actor, we'll see. It'll influence an actor.
My next question is for you, Hamish. You started out on this scene, doing interviews and media and that kind of stuff. You've been to various different lower level shows and top level shows. You do step into the ring now and again. What side of the game do you enjoy the most? Is it the fighting or is it the stuff that goes on around the ring?
It's a good question, that. I love interviewing fighters. That's what I'm most active at. However, the itch for fighting is what makes the world go around for me. I think without even boxing, there would be no interest in interviewing fighters. Boxing gives me this itch, it excites me and it keeps me fit and healthy. It's probably a bit of 50-50, but I think within a few more fights I'm starting to lean a bit more towards the boxing, and then I'm intending to become a bit more of an active fighter. Still trying to maintain, obviously, making content, interviewing fighters, but obviously just doing it at the best of two birds in one stone, if you know what I mean.
What's been your most memorable interview today?
Oh, that's a good question. On the spot, I'm too sure. It's so many people. Might have to come back to that one if you put me on the spot.
Who would you most like to interview that you haven't?
Anthony Joshua or Tyson Fury or something, one of the pros.
And who wins that fight?
Oh, AJ all day long.
Not a chance.
Aaron, I'm going to quote to you. You're a very active fighter on the scene. You and your brother, to be fair, very, very busy fighters. How does that sort of affect trying to sell tickets? Because you do want to be busy as a fighter, but then the more you fight, it does get harder to kind of sell tickets, and promoters are on your back about selling it. You're like, well, you know, I fight quite often. And what's it like fighting so regularly?
The fighting side of it is mint. I'd fight every day of the week if I could. But back to what you were saying about the tickets, yeah, it becomes a lot more difficult. So the novelty wears off, if you will. It's just another fight, you know, we'll see him again next week, sort of thing. So it is difficult trying to push tickets. I do one big home show, two big home shows a year maybe, closer to where I'm from. But on these away shows, it's like playing sawdust.
I've noticed though over the landscape of boxing and all combat sports is constantly evolving and changing. I've known you and your brother for quite a while now. I've seen you fight quite a lot of times. But I have noticed over the last sort of 18 months, 2 years, you are a bit more active on social media now. You are sort of promoting your online presence a bit more than you used to. Perhaps getting those pay-per-views in helps if you're unable to sell as many tickets as you'd like because you're fighting so far away from home.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, do I like the social media side of it? Do I like the media conferences? No, I don't. I miss the days where I got a phone call saying you were fighting on such a day and such can't be there. I rocked up, I had a scrap, I went home. I'm not into the media things, but that's the way forward nowadays. That's how you get onto the big platforms and get a lot of exposure. So it's an unnecessary evil for me.
I've got a question for Lee Brown. Lee, how you doing, brother? Great to have you here, mate. Talk us about this recent incident that we had with Darrentill.
No skill tell you mean?
Say again, sorry?
A shitbag who claims he's from the same city as me. I'm not really know what to tell you. He's a coward.
There you go.
Well, he had his opportunity to fight me 15 weeks ago, turned it down. And ended up fighting some flump who dropped him like Bambi on skates. Yeah. we have an ongoing situation. Can't really disclose too much. But yeah, Darrentill's a shit man. Darrentill's not from the bill. And I'm sick and tired. Let me work this right so we fully understand what I mean. I'm sick and tired of people using Darren's dick as a fucking toothbrush. And his balls as a fucking mouthwash at the moment. And that's it. That's all I've got to say. But we will be fighting one day soon. Hopefully Ariawild knocks his ass out and then they can call me.
I'll come to some of you lads on the front row. Dan Moss will come to you later. You've had an illustrious career, mate. You've been involved in some really, really good fights. Recently switching over to hybrid and fighting hybrid. How many more fights have we got left, mate?
10.
10.
This is 9, so I'm stopping at the lose. So, I want to get back on the hybrid, so this is just a tune up really.
Anyone else got any questions?
I'm supporting Andrew Lord in his fight versus Jordan Wheater, and I think it's finally dawning on Jordan now that he's thinking on too many fights, because he's sometimes fighting like 3 times in one day. Do you think it's possible that he's finally listening now and he's maybe conserving his energy?
I think he's trying to get as many wins as he can for his belt before it comes to me.
Yeah, answer it again.
I said I think he's trying to get as many wins under his belt before it comes to me.
Anyone else, any questions?
Any more questions?
Yeah, where are you, Jermaine? You love the bitch.
No. If that's it, then that's a wrap. Do not forget, live on Europe's most independent combat sports platform, Notorious TV. There is a pay-per-view option, however, if you join the Notorious TV Club members, that is cheaper than a Golden monthly membership. Northwest Boxing Promotion, August 15th, live at the Hideout Arena. Do not miss it.